Greetings, my lords and my ladies. Welcome to another episode of Chronicles of the Immortals, where we uncover the history of our beloved heroes. And tonight we will learn the story of one of the last Viking kings, Harald Hardrada. Blood, Gold, Conquest. The Viking Age was a time of legendary warriors, but none were as bold, as ruthless, or as ambitious as Harald Sigurdsson, known to history as Harald Hardrada, or the Hard Ruler. His life was an odyssey of war, exile, and kingship, and his death marked the end of an era. At just 15 years old, Harald fought beside his half-brother, King Olaf II, in a desperate bid to reclaim Norway's throne. But the battle was lost, Olaf slain, and Harald, wounded and hunted, was forced to flee. With nothing but his sword and his name, Harald fled east into the heart of the Viking world's greatest empire, Byzantium. In Constantinople, Harald became a commander of the Varangian Guard, the elite Norse warriors who served as the Byzantine Emperor's personal enforcers. For nearly a decade, he fought in wars across the Mediterranean, from Sicily to Bulgaria. He grew rich beyond imagination, his coffers filled with Byzantine gold. But Harald was no mere sellsword, he was a king in exile, biding his time. And in 1042, with a fortune and army of loyal warriors, he set sail for home, to take back what was his. Norway already had a king, Magnus the Good, but Harald was no man's subject. After a tense negotiation, the two agreed to rule together, until Magnus mysteriously died just a year later. Now sole ruler, Harald earned his name, Hardrada, the Hard Ruler. His centralized power crushed dissent and waged war on Denmark, determined to rebuild the North Sea Empire of Knut the Great. But Harald's greatest ambition lay across the sea. When England's throne was disputed, he saw his chance, claiming it by right of a forgotten Viking pact. In September 1066, Harald invaded with 300 ships and 10,000 warriors. At the Battle of Fulford, his forces crushed the English defenders. Victory seemed certain, until Harald Gudvinson marched north at impossible speed. At Stamford Bridge, the two Haralds clashed. Legend says a single Viking warrior held the bridge alone, buying time for his comrades, until an English soldier floated beneath and stabbed him from below. Then, disaster. A stray arrow found Harald's throat. The last great Viking king fell, and with him the hopes of Norse England. Just days later, William the Conqueror landed in the south. Had Harald won, history might have been written in Norse, not French. Instead, his death marked the true end of the Viking Age. Harald Hardrada, warrior, king, legend. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked this video and the story of Harald III as much as I did. And see you in the Infinity Kingdom. Bye bye.